Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII Remastered Low Level Challenge. Ill edition. I am somewhat under the weather, which is somewhat of a redundant phrase given the fact that you're always under the weather, unless you're a pilot. Then you are within the weather. Right, now we wait. I imagine it's probably more of a military function than a garden festival. Dude, only been here. Oh, fair enough. Oh, I didn't talk to Renoa. Oh, that's something. Yay! Yeah. Let's we tried to stop him. There was recorded evidence of that with Quistis trying to track him down and be like, Seifer, stop! No! Good-o. Yeesh, where to lay the blame. This is true. They're still kids as well, they are idealists. They don't really consider the consequences. Again, not entirely sure that's true. Although I think Seifer will be able to deal with it more than Renoa would. Seifer would never be so selfless. Although, he would love to die in someone's honour simply for the fact that he knows how people remember him as like someone's knight. And he loves that idea. Yeah, you should never wish the worst on someone. People wish harsh things on people just for sharing different beliefs. But the one thing that can never be returned is life. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Oh man, revenge. Revenge is never a good idea. Often, revenge is a emotion-based reaction, not a logical one. And those tend to not be some of the best actions. Wow. Nothing like a teenage romance. I imagine Seifer probably was aware that she liked him and he was just going with the flow, capitalising on the attention he would otherwise would never have got. So now I think the faces and the models in this game look fantastic in comparison to the originals, but this is one place where it kind of falls short, is when there's that all their faces are so just dead. And I understand this, they didn't show emotion in the originals, but it kind of just, you have to look at the body language rather than the facial expressions to get the emotion across. Yeah, see now this is the thing. It was School was the first to put forward the idea that Seifer was going to be executed, but now that he's been told it's actually happened, he's not really considered what that means. Like, you can be the person to say something's happened, but more often than not, people say things before they properly think about what it actually means. And actually being told that same information, you stop to think about it. And you go, actually, yeah, it's just a memory now. Being a memory isn't all bad. It means you are forever with someone. Memories can be forgotten, but they can be retrieved as well. Okay, just phase through Zell's leg. Having an existential crisis over here. Are you bad? And this is the problem with being so introverted that you only talk to yourself and not explain your feelings and emotions to everyone else. So these little outbursts just seem completely unwarranted to so many others. All the people around you are like, think you seem troubled or upset, but yeah, they don't understand how seriously you're taking this. This is a cool room. Oh, double cool. Seems like a more of a trial. Oh wow, okay. So I can't go the other way around. I just walk close to the door. I pass into it. Okay. It's interesting that school doesn't want to be considered. Well, like, nobody wants to die, right? I mean, no. Sure. He doesn't particularly like the idea of being considered a memory, because that means other people have to think about him, I think. And he has to be considered by others, and he just wants a peaceful kind of lonely life, and having other people talk to him talk about him, sorry. Having other people talk about him means that he's burdening other people with his memory, which I think is part of the reason he doesn't like the idea. I like Raijin's stern look, his furrowed brows. What are you two up to? Will you stop that? Hell of a way to put it to his best friend. It's like, oh, where's Seifer? Oh, he's dead. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting to see how everyone handles this information in different ways. Yeah. So matter of fact. Seifer? Nah, he ain't dead. We're gonna go find him in a bit. In the front gate. Or out the front gate, I guess. Better grammar. We don't just disappear from history, do you? If you disappeared from history, you wouldn't remember her being in the history. Apologies for the sniffles and coughs and splutters. Let's hope you're a good actress then. How did you get a car through those turnstiles? Like, dude, that's lazy. Drive around place. Notice for Noah's keeping an eye on everyone else to see what she has to do. Martine. I believe later in the game, when you see Martine again, he mentions that he is friends with General Caraway, who is Renoa's father. So it's interesting that he's not speaking up about her being here. I think, anyway, I might be misremembering. Good old-fashioned world domination, eh? Well, we won't be having that. With Dr. Robotnik. Why garden as her base? Well, you've kind of got a gun on your sword. Also, fun fact, even if you don't like the game or care about it, I recommend you watch the full endgame cutscene with Shoryu, I think that's the name of the dragon, because you actually get to see the trigger on the gunblade be used properly. It's very cool, very, very cool battle scene actually. There's a kind of edited version at the beginning of the game. There's the intro, FMV, but yeah. Everyone, meet Irvine. He's the rootinest, tootinest, shootinest cowboy of Galbadia. Also, the barrels on that gun are huge. I never remember that. I'll be your sharpshooter. I apologise, that was horrendous. I will never do that again. Actually, no, that was also a lie. Yeah, being very casual about it. Well, I had considered failure. So, Irvine, what you got to say, buddy? It rubes. Oh, Zal, calm down. Yeah. Would have thought he'd learned to control his emotions after what last happened. Well, unfortunately for Selfie, they're going to be paired up for the rest of their game. Probably. Oh boy. I'm so sad that Irvine doesn't have a good FFTCG card yet. Arguably, Zal and Selfie also kind of got screwed, but Zal's got a reasonable card, and Selfie's okay. More just kind of support, but for one of the main 6 party members, I would have assumed they have a bit more punch to their moves. Ironically, that's actually the party base I'm going with, so... Sure. Ah! Oh my. Kitty poo! I think that might have genuinely been the first time I've selected that option because I never remember seeing that. Oh dear. Hey, you're not gonna hug him, Zell? No, Jesus Christ, we don't need to do this. Alright, let's just double check everyone's still junctioned correctly. Yeah. I haven't got the anything strength junction to school just because of magics. Think about the enemies that spawn around here. I know there's those zombie souls and or blood souls, I think, and behelmels. Oh, well, literally the guys I'm talking about. Well, we might as well give these guys what for. Didn't actually check its health beforehand, so that could have been dangerous. G'day. Oh dear. Let's wake Quisty up. That scared me a little bit. Yeah, I'll serve you right. Come on. Hey, there we go. Gives us that AP. What abilities are summons learning? Might be worthwhile checking that. Oh, yeah, that's right, there isn't really anything I care about anymore, is there? Just the hit J. Oh, okay. The encounter rate in this game is a lot higher than I recall it being. Anything new? No, another behelmet and a gizzard. No. Wow, that was quick. Gizzard not so much, but I think the behelmet, the design on it is just so cool. Let's have a look at our cards actually and see if there's anything in the area that we might want. A lot of them are more just around the Estar area now, I believe. No. No, it's fine. Right, choo-choo, mofo. I say that a lot, don't I? Far East Galbadia Station. That use of capitals really grinds my gears. Yeah, man, what does? Yeah, war's never a good thing. Wow, word gets about fast. Ooh, the Delling Shop Arcade. Never really explored this area, actually. Explored? Explored. See, I like things like that, just kind of a bit of world building. Yeesh. Fine. Take your blood money. having to pay for goods and services. I'm on the train, as we say, I'm driving it. Pretend to walk off again. Yeah, that's what I thought. Selfie giving us the cold shoulder. Never noticed Irvine's purple waistcoat before. I mean, his style is dubious anyway, in my opinion. Why is that funny? Am I missing something? Probably. Same thing we do about you, Zell. We accept them for who they are and we move on and reprimand them when they act out of turn. Well, as fate would have it, you are destined to be together. Although Selfie is a another level 8. I didn't actually check to see what Irvine's level is. I expect it'll be a level 11. 13? 13? Why is it so high? Whatever. Ah. Relish it. Kind of rive in it. Rive in that feeling. I want to go in. We're destined to be together. Yeah, a bit more professionalism would be nice. The lone wolf. Yeah. Well then, let others be then. To and to is to be human. I think that's the phrase. Welcome to Delling City. Treno City, before Treno was a thing. Again, that, like the text at the top, like the announcements being made of where the trains are traveling, I really like that. Just those little touches really make the game, I want to say more believable, more immersive. Nothing like the Arc de Triomphe in your fantasy world setting. The government district. I mean the government screen. Come on, school, is he here now? I mean, the time we saw him was during the Timber War, which was many moons ago. Sure, let's get the bus. At least we have to pay for this one. Coup d'etat. Yes, being the general of the army, he doesn't believe on mercenary forces, does he? So he wants to make sure we're up to snuff, which is understandable. Yes, this place is wonderful. Nope. Head off to the Temple of the something. Hall of the Mountain King. I can't remember now. Where is it? I've forgotten. Oh, there's the missile base. It's over here on the peninsula, isn't it? I believe. So yeah, the unique thing about this place is the perspective change. So when walking around the tunnels and... I never noticed the nighttime sky, that's cool. Yeah, and walking around the the tunnels, it changes perspective from the way you just walked in. So, if you're at a T-junction and you're walking from the left-hand side, you'll have a forward door and a right-hand door. And if you were to take the right-hand door and then come back through that same door, you'll have a left-hand door and a right-hand door. So you have the perspective change of the door you walk through, which is a pain. You know, I think I might do a little bit of AP grinding. Actually, no, there's no point doing that now. Is that a Fungua? Of course it's a Fungua. Begone, foul beast. Actually, will be the ones that are gone. Want something new and interesting, please. What's that save? I've said it before and I'll say it again. You can never underestimate some people's stupidity, but most of all, never underestimate your own. Oh, there's a safe one right here. Derp. Float. Okay, float. Is that like a mistranslation? They all float down here? I like this place. Again, I think it's because I like the environments that are overgrown and covered in fauna, like the forest of the Alexandra Forest, the Evil Forest, this one, from Final Fantasy IX. I think I'm going to call the episode here, and then the next episode we're going to do this place, and then go back to General Caraway and have a word with him, and see what our mission is. See you there, guys.